Welcome to my city, and for today, for this morning, your city and our city, and it's a great city, and we really love it here. I think this is a topic of discussion out there in the city, so I thought I would open with that. We had the Superior Furniture Fire, as you're aware. We had the summer flood, and some of you are not really aware of that, but if you know the New River, we had some rain and we had some flooding down there, and it did affect our cattle call park. August earthquakes, as you know, I think we all went through that, and that was very scary, but I think we responded well, and we did some things to alleviate some of the problems that occurred there, and it's taken us a while to recover from that. Then we have the cyber threats to the schools. Most of you have seen that in the press. They've been unfounded at this point in time, but I think we've responded well to those from the school side and from the law enforcement and from the city side, and I think we'll be able to curtail those for the future, and I think we're more prepared for school emergencies at this time. Budget outlook, dramatic change 2012-2013. We addressed our distressed funds, which were the general fund and water, and those will probably continue to be fairly distressed. General fund is always the one that suffers. We get grant money for other ones. We get different types of funds that come from the state and federal government, but the general fund is generally from taxes or from sales tax primarily, and that always suffers, and so we're always kind of behind in that area. We have applied a general fund reserve policy, which the city council is working with right now, and so we want to maintain a healthy general fund reserve balance so that we can meet any kind of emergencies that occur in the city of Brawley. We've implemented some CalPERS changes, as I told you. That will help our bottom line, and I think that's very important. Overall, we have a $43 million budget for 2012-2013. A lot of money. $43 million is a lot of money for you to give me responsibility of, and I consider it to be an honor and my responsibility to ensure that that money is spent wisely and appropriately and provide services and get the services that are needed for the citizens and the residents of Brawley. Other critical roadway improvements ahead. Eastern Avenue. We have a grant to pave Eastern Avenue. The city has a match of about 12 to 13% on that grant, but Eastern Avenue will be redone. And Pano and Highway 86. Very touchy intersection. So we're going to be working on that. That should be coming up. That will be a 10 to 12 month process. And while we have Legion Road open, now we're going to close part of the highway so we can work on Pano Road. And I know you'll all enjoy that, and you'll probably call me, and I'll, like I did with Legion, and we'll tell you that we're working on it, and as soon as it's done, it'll be beautiful, and we're ready for that. And then the most important part, the growth in commercial activity. As you know, most everybody looks at that, and that's the most important part of a city. Right now we have open this year the Family Dollar Store #1. I don't know if you're familiar with that. The Del Taco, the Sun Community Federal Credit Union, the new car wash, the AMPM Arco service station, the Five Crowns expansion, which is a cooler over on Malin Avenue, and there's a Five Crowns expansion that was a major expansion for them. The Pioneers Cancer Institute facility that we just went to the ribbon cutting. Very nice facility out there. When you need it, you need it. It's not always the best thing, but we like to have medical services here close to Brawley. The GP Awards and Promotions, and Sweet Blessings, which is a nice little store down on the plaza. Coming soon, the Save-A-Lot, which will be next door to the Family Dollar Store #1. And then we have a Starbucks that will be going in out on the Walmart corridor with a drive-through, so you can drive through and get your Starbucks every morning. The Donut Avenue, so you can stop and get a donut there after you go through Starbucks. and then the Family Dollar Store #2, which will be out on Eastern and Main, the west. I think it's the southwest corner, I believe. Yeah, southwest corner. Yeah, it'll be there, and they're going to start construction on that too. In summation, I'd just like to say the state of the city is good right now. I think it's great for a city of our size and for the difficulties that they're going through at the state government level and the federal government level. As you know, we don't have all those difficulties, or we downplay them to a large extent. I think that's good. We're in great shape. I think great shape budget-wise, although we all struggle with money. It's just something that we all do. I think most of you out there in households, maybe you struggle with money too. We have our successes and our challenges, but most of all, I think we have the will and the ability to continue to create in Brawley an atmosphere and quality of life that we can all enjoy and be proud of for generations to come. And I truly believe that, because I have grandchildren. I expect to live here in Brawley. I will never leave Brawley. It's my city. And I look for that to occur. So I thank you all for being here, and I appreciate your attention today to the State of the City address. Thank you very much.